I love Jeffersonville, I love Clark County. So much history here, you know, a city along the Ohio River. And all of that storyline that comes with it can be found right here in this building. And we are right off of Spring Street in downtown Jeff. We're right next door to the depot, the new Arts and Cultural District, where everything is happening. Jeannie Burke and all of the volunteers, they provide an abundance of history and they make history lessons fun. Take a stroll through there, take an afternoon. When you're out looking around Jeffersonville, make sure you take time to see the Clark County Museum.
Well, it was founded over 10 years ago by a group of people who were collectors of artifacts that had to do with the history and times of Jeffersonville. And there was no place to display anything like that, so we kind of got together and formed a nonprofit. Clark County is not just a pokey little county in Indiana, it actually has national significance. Of course, it was the start of the Lewis and Clark expedition in 1803. And it was the end of the expedition also. Lewis and Clark came back across the Buffalo Trace. All people are interesting. People that are living today are interesting. And people that lived in the past are interesting, and they're a great educational asset. By studying what they did and how they did it, the mistakes they made, the tragedies of their lives, their triumphs, you kind of can put a pattern together for your trip into the future, because it's all based on the past.
And another, what I consider invaluable piece of our history is the Howard Steamboat Museum. My wife and I were married on June 2nd of 2020 in the Howard Steamboat Museum mansion. Love having something special to show off to people, and the volunteers that are at the Steamboat Museum would love to show it off to anybody that cares to walk through.
What you will experience at the Howard Steamboat Museum is a home that is built unlike any other in the local area, for it was built to withstand floods, but built by the shipyard workers. It was built between 1890 and 1894. We have 15 different types of locally sourced wood in the building. All the walls are 3 rows thick of brick to protect it from floods. While you're going through the home, you're going to see artifacts from the Columbian Exposition of 1893, where Laura Howard purchased the majority of her furnishings. You will experience what life was like in this family's era, but you will also learn about the history of the Great American River Steamboat, a uniquely American adventure. And you will see it from its inception all the way to its replacement by the modern river towboat.
At a time we've got all of these new fun things to do in Jeff, take time to remember the history, what got us to where we are today. The Clark County Museum and the Howard Steamboat Museum are incredible places for everybody in Clark County or everybody in this area to say, hey, let's remember where we came from.